One of the positive things about MySpace is it is in fact a window into teen culture, and it is a great tool for parents to understand who their child is becoming or who their child is pretending to become. And either of those are important for a parent. It's just as important to know who your child is actually becoming as well as who they are pretending to become, because the real question is why. Why is my daughter portraying herself this way? And that's the greater issue. Parents can also link to their child's friends pages, which is an invaluable tool to understand who is my daughter hanging out with and why. And you know, it's one thing to meet your daughter's friends, and you know, teenagers are very good at playing the adult PR game and pretending to be one thing and not being exactly how they present themselves. Some of my students have told me that how a teenager portrays themselves on MySpace is a more accurate picture of who they are than who they pretend to be or who they are during the day at school or in front of parents. So it's a very good tool to see, you know, is my daughter's friend drinking on the weekends? Is my daughter's friend comfortable with you know, showing a picture of her in some sort of girl-on-girl pose with her other friend? And you know, once a parent has that information, then you can talk to your child and figure out what is going on. What are some of the influences in her life that may concern you and that you can handle? I don't recommend, again, looking at your child's friends pages until you're very aware of the MySpace culture on your own. One parent I interviewed signed on to MySpace with her 17-year-old son because his prom date posted their pictures on her MySpace page, and he wanted to see those pictures. He had never been on, or didn't have a MySpace profile. Together, they sat down and made a profile so that they could access these pictures. They looked at the prom pictures, and then this parent decided to link to all of his son's prom date's friends pages. And what she found was a little disturbing. She saw many pictures of them drinking, a lot of pictures of girls with you know, push-up bras, trying to push their chests together, you know, look provocative. And she was very concerned, and she felt like it opened her eyes to a world she was clueless about. She had no idea that these girls and that these kids were involved in these types of activities. So it's actually very important for a parent to be able to eventually access those pages and understand the reality and the truth of what's going on in their child's social life.